we've got to have good performances at home when we can against big teams, and try and find, when we do have those good performances, try and find a way to build on it, which is what we're not doing at the moment.
Oh my gosh, that's
and there's another goal.
That's a good goal, Jadon Sancho.
Oh, wow.
Listen, that's a really good goal.
Chelsea are back in. I tell you what, one thing, nothing in football is a guarantee, but goals in this game was a guarantee. 17 gone, Tottenham 2, Chelsea 1. Jadon Sancho takes the ball in from the left-hand side. That is a really, really good goal from Jadon Sancho. He gets the ball wide on the left-hand side. He carries the ball in field. I think some Tottenham player has got to get out to him and put in a challenge, but he then bends that ball off the post and in. That from Sancho. Where has that Jadon Sancho been in the Premier League for the last few years? That, Joel Bayer, is some finish.
It really is. I mean, look, I was talking about Jadon Sancho earlier on, and when you said that Madueke should have been starting, etc., and I disagreed because I heard what Mariska said, and if you're not training hard enough, then you're going to lose your position. And if you look at Jadon Sancho, in my opinion, when he's played so far this season, he's been okay. He shows some really good glimpses.
You could play both of them.
You can.
You could play him on the left and play Madueke on the right.
Yeah, but no, because for me, Neto has been outstanding, so there's no way he's getting dropped for nobody.
But by the way, that Chelsea fans and Man United fans will be looking at that thinking, that is the Jadon Sancho that tore out the Bundesliga.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what it was? It was how direct he was. He got the ball into feet. He had one thing in his mind. He carries the ball, comes in, and then the finish is... we should give him credit for that. And by the way, just look here, Joel. You see where Enzo Fernandez got that ball in midfield? See how much space he had? It's the Tottenham team that's so not compact.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I mean, we saw that in the beginning as well, earlier on in the match where, Nicholas Jackson had the ball. And it looks as if they're not closing down quick enough. Again,
Bissouma is, and Nicholas Jackson, Van der Ven does what I thought Jackson might have been played in. I've just tweeted, by the way, Joel, and you maybe as a neutral you'll agree with me. I just said, from a neutral's point of view, I hope Tottenham never ever sack Ange. This Spurs team, which is pure vibes and too much fun to watch. Sancho's now got the ball. Oh, they've really made a mess out of that.
He's done.
I think Neto should have passed it to Palmer on the right hand side. That could be found next to the box, no?
Sancho touched.
But then you see how they all moved across there together.
Oh my gosh, Sancho is having a
penalty kick. It's a penalty. Who is that? Is that Bissouma?
It's Caicedo that wins it off.
No, who makes the challenge?
On Caicedo.
Is that Bissouma? Bissouma, you have let your teammates down. That is astonishingly bad play. Why go to ground in the box? Caicedo gets played in. Bissouma goes to ground. You can see it coming a mile off. As soon as he goes to ground, any touch from Caicedo that takes it past him is going to be a pen. Stupid. Why are you going to ground? It's rubbish.
It's not just...
stupid.
It's brainless.
It's just so stupid.
It's a bad challenge. But even before that, it goes back to exactly what Abby's been talking about here. Jadon Sancho has been having the time of his life.
Yeah, he has.
He's dancing. He might as well be in the Wicked Theatre. Honestly, he's having a great time.
He is, but... Spurs, because they actually defend it quite well. They all come across the Neto, they block.
I agree with you in terms of the success and joy Sancho's getting that, but Caicedo is arguably going away from goal.
That's my point.
And you see Bissouma coming, and you think you go to ground, you're done for. And what does he do? It's utter shit. That's not Ange's fault. No. One of his players wants to go. Abby, how are you feeling?
I mean, that is just complete stupidity. I'm actually so fuming.
And
I'm so fuming. Because again, this is what I've said to you so many times about individual errors, right? This is where I say about Ange can't go out there and say, for example, in certain goals, against Leicester or against Newcastle, Romero, what are you doing halfway up the pitch? Why are you not running back? Why are you not tracking back? That is so brainless. So brainless. Yeah. Doesn't need to be done.
And it's the fact that Sancho's played the ball.
Read the game. It doesn't need to be done. Yeah. And now they're back in the game. They've got the strongest bench out of the two, haven't they? And realistically,
it's the penalty kick. It's the penalty kick for Chelsea. Cole Palmer up against Fraser Forster. Tottenham's backup keeper. Cole Palmer scores. Forster goes to his left.
Gosh,
Cole Palmer goes the other way. He says, "Calm down." He does his celebration, and Chelsea are back in this game. And with an hour gone, half an hour left. This could be anything. This could be any scoreline now in this second period. But Spurs 2 up. They started the game so well. Chelsea now back in it.
So stupid.
And Abby, again, Bissouma, what are you doing?
So stupid. So stupid. If I had options, I'd take him off, but I don't. I'd take
Madison?
him off for being that stupid.
Oh, man. Abby.
I don't know. I look at that bench and I honestly don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do.
It's crazy because you said it yourself, didn't you? 2-0 up and you weren't confident.
No, of course not.
Abby's watched Spurs for a long time here, Joel.
It's not my first rodeo.
Yeah, no, it's true. But I was actually surprised. I thought to myself,
I thought this game would be 3-2 or 4-2. What way I want it? Obviously, I want it to be 3 or 4-2
you're
Spurs.
on for that prediction, by the way, Abby.
Yeah, I mean, if Spurs can avoid being stupid for the remaining half an hour or so, then it could be Spurs 3-2 and be clinical, but it could also be the other way around with Chelsea, which is probably the more likely outcome. But what annoys me about Spurs time and time again is they're so stupid.
Chance here for Chelsea. Oh, they scored!
Oh
no
gosh,
way!
Enzo.
It's Enzo Fernandez. There's absolute limbs, genuine limbs in the away end of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham led 2-0. Chelsea now lead 3-2. Cole Palmer with the ball on the right-hand side tried to get a shot away. It fell to Enzo Fernandez. And by the way, £100 million. He's been criticised for stuff on and off the pitch, and rightly so, by the way. But on the pitch over the past couple of weeks, Enzo Fernandez is starting to put in £100 million performances. Cole Palmer has the ball on the right-hand side. No Tottenham players can make a tackle. He's got quick feet. He takes the ball inside. He tries to get a shot away. It's blocked. And Fernandez first time runs onto it with his left foot, beating it at the near post. Abbi, you were 2 up, 3-2. A terrible second half for Tottenham.
Yep, Sam. Not good. Not good enough. Not good enough. Honestly, then you look at the mentality of this team, it's just not good enough.
It's shocking.
It's not good enough.
Some finish, by the way.
He's been quite impressive. I did say this game he's been pretty good at Enzo Fernandez. I've been wondering about. I've criticised him a lot, haven't I? Really.
Abbi, look, listen, Abbi, look. We know what happened on Thursday. There was a bad fallout to this. To be 2 up and to throw it away. What ramifications, if any, could this have on your season?
Well, I mean, the season's going nowhere fast at the minute, isn't it? You know, and again, you can look at it. 1 minute is glass half full, 1 minute is glass half empty. But it's the problem with not having consistency. If you're 2-0 up, I don't expect Spurs to not concede because I know what we're like. And I didn't expect, like I said to you, I expect this to probably end up being 3 or 4 regardless. But that it's not good enough. But I don't pin this solely on Ange.
Chelsea are in.
No.
Jadon Sancho's in. He's got Palmer and he does play it to Palmer.
Gosh.
Oh my God.
That's not a penalty, is it? He's given a penalty!
No way.
He's given a penalty kick!
No way.
Anthony Taylor's given a penalty!
I can't believe this.
That looks soft.
It's Sarr.
Yeah, it's very soft.
So Palmer gets the ball. He's going away from goal, and Sarr he makes a challenge in from. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's stupidity. What are you doing? It's stupidity.
Where's the composure?
Guys, let me explain this. Cole Palmer is going away from goal. He's literally about to leave the penalty area with his back to goal, and Sarr literally goes through the back of him. The Bissouma challenge was stupid. What? This is brainless. Luke, from a football point of view, Abbi, if I was trying to come to you, don't tweet, you're live on talkSPORT's YouTube channel.
You were talking to Luke.
That is just stupidity, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't legislate for that.
No, I said this 20 minutes ago when they gave the penalty from Bissouma. It is completely brainless.
Palmer?
You can't blame Ange for these individual things that they do. It is so stupid. It's so brainless.
Palmer is literally...
It's another carbon copy of last season, just without the red cards. Just stupid errors, stupid decisions.
Palmer's got the ball in the penalty spot. He beat Forster a short while ago. Cole Palmer, Panenka! Cole Palmer, Panenka! Yes, please! Forster goes to his right, and Cole Palmer, because Cole Palmer can, because he does this, and because he's got the swag, and because he is arguably one of the best players in the world right now, Panenka, and that just adds salt into the wounds. That's just cheeky, but I love it so much. I love it so much.
I have no words. I'm just...
There's moments in there in the Premier League season. That's a great moment.
But the funny thing is,
it's great.
It's interesting. You say there's moments in the season, but I guarantee you he's going to do this again another 3 to 5 times.
Yeah, but you got to think about.
But there's something away at Spurs. And there's
moment.
1 goal in the game at this point.
Oh my God. The boy is just something else. And you know what? I can't wait till his post-match interview.
Yeah, because
you know what he's going to say?
Nonchalant.
He's going to say, good game. And that's what I love. He looks like a guy that's just living his best life.
They're going to go, I'm going to ask you the question. You just give a Cole Palmer response, right?
Okay, yeah.
What was the best thing about winning the game this week?
3 points.
Brilliant. Exactly what
ask more. I like this. Ask me more.
What would you say was the most interesting heart of the game today?
Winning in 3 points. No, but it's true. But I love it though. I love the way he's just so like. I don't really care.
What does this do for Chelsea now after winning this game?
Well, 3 points.
Are you in the title challenge?
I don't know. No, but it is. But Luke, he's got that. We know he's got the ability, but he's just got that. So like. What I love about him is the way he looks like he's almost just strolling. Like he's strolling with a cigar in his mouth and he then just plays pings without even looking. He's got that aura about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he just plays football. He just plays the beautiful game, and that's what we kind of like to see. Not if you're a rival fan, of course, but
no, of course
he
not.
just enjoys it. He's not putting any pressure on himself. He's just using this whole season, his whole time at Chelsea. He's not even probably thinking about Manchester City, about trying to prove a point to Pep Guardiola. He just believes in himself and has his belief in his ability, and he's just using it as an opportunity to show what he can do. And he's now, not just now based on these penalties, but he has been one of the best players in the Premier League this season.
And he's one of the best players in the world.
And he's super talented. He's super talented.
And this is the nice place to be able to be in the 86th minute, bringing on Noni Madueke for Pedro Neto with 5 minutes to go. Abby, this has just unfolded terribly, hasn't it?
Yeah, it unfolded the exact way I thought it would, though. So at least I know my team.
Yeah, but I kind of feel for you because
I feel for myself as well.
Isn't it? I just think, and this is why
life's hard enough, isn't it?
Yeah, but
life's hard enough without Sport Spurs.
I mean, this is why sometimes I feel like it's bad to criticise Arsenal because it's not all about what you do.
Be careful what you wish for.
Well, exactly, but it's not all about what you do.
Spurs.
You're not what you do on the pitch. It's
Spurs
sometimes how you do off. They're 11th, and this is the thing. You look at Thursday night. And let's just put it bluntly. Thursday night, it goes over to the fans. They're not happy.
What did you make of that, by the way? I didn't like that from the fans. I think to be swearing at a manager, I'm sorry.
No, for sure.
I'm not having that, Luke.
No, but
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, but Sam, like, whether you like it or not, it's the world we live in.
Sure.
Football, like, especially Spurs and Arsenal fans, we pay a lot of money.
No, I appreciate
if
that.
Fans are going to travel up there. They're going to say it.
You're right, Luke.
It's whether we don't.
And when you look at this performance, why not?
And this is why I'm looking at it.
Why
because
not?
Forget everything we talked about. We're talking about football 11, but sometimes the facts are this. Lose on Thursday, you have Chelsea at home. You go 2-0 up after 13 minutes. You look like, this is going to be the Spurs of
Could get another 4-0.
Yeah, one of those performances again. However, it's gone wrong, and also it's the manner and the performance.
It's almost worse than losing 1-0, isn't it?
It's
going up.
The difference is with the Bournemouth game, the performance was also terrible.
Yeah.
The Fulham game, the performance was terrible.
I think first 20 minutes you started
really
well.
And then, because that's why I said I really felt like this game would not be, again, I'm contradicting myself because I felt like because of how bad the performances have been, it wouldn't be Spurs if they didn't turn up today. And for the first half an hour, they turned up. But then for the rest of the game, what is that performance?
Sure.
But there's also the individual stupidity, the individual errors. You can't blame that on Ange. And the buck will always stop with the manager. And eventually,
that's
the sad thing. That's why I have to ask the question but I do find it. I know it's a Tottenham problem. But it's not sustainable to be a fan thinking that you're going to beat Chelsea and Manchester City. But no disrespect when you've got the Ipswiches at home. And
it's a different challenge, isn't it?
But you can't go, we're not going to win today, but we'll win next week. That's not a sustainable model for a football club or a football fan.
Absolutely
so that's the way I just think, like, it's the manner look, the key thing is, we talk about managers. If the players do not perform and they lose their heads and they don't want to play for the manager, we've seen it too many times.
I don't think this is that they're not playing
I'm not
for the
saying
manager.
they're not. I'm not saying they're not.
It's never that simple.
I'm not saying. No, it is. In general football, when the players stop playing and they don't want to play for the manager will walk.
Oh, no, sorry. But I'm saying, no, I agree with that. I'm saying it's not simple that the team's not doing well means they're not playing for the manager.
There's a broken spirit in there somewhere.
But you look at those penalties and you just think the heads have gone, they're going to be annoyed. Next week's game is away at Southampton, right?
Yeah.
That's
you got Rangers in the week away?
Rangers on Thursday.
You're going, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. And Spurs have to win that.
Because you're in a tricky position in your Europa League group, aren't you?
Spurs have to win that.
I mean, I think that Southampton game is huge.
Huh?
Southampton game is huge.
I think if he loses Southampton, I reckon he's gone.
But then...
Do you reckon?
I don't think you can... We wouldn't have won since City.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.